Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Tarantinos here in Statesboro, Georgia, Tarantinos Tuscan Experience. Today we're going to have eggplant rollatini on our specials. If you guys have been watching our Facebook page, you've noticed that we've already posted what tonight's dinner special is. And we're actually going to make that right now and get that ready for this evening, which we open on all the delivery platforms at 6 p.m. And actually we'll be on Uber Eats here shortly too. But don't forget, use those local delivery platforms, please, which is Bullet to Go and Burrow Takeout. They're fantastic and they're great at getting the orders to you immediately, especially when you're dealing with Alfredos and so on and so forth, because you don't want them to congeal. But anyway, so we got some fresh eggplant. These are the things you're going to need. And in the future, starting in January, we're going to be putting all this on our membership page, the supporter page. But we're going to share a bunch of recipes with you. We're going to get on the habit of doing these daily again. We had some stuff we had to take care of, but we're back on track. And these videos will be coming out constantly with written recipes. And my partner in crime is going to help me make sure that those are all set up for you on the supporter page. So you can get any recipe that you want at Tarantinos by paying $2.99 a month, becoming a supporter, and saving 10% on everything we have to offer. So let's get started. We got some eggplant, beautiful eggplant. We have mozzarella, we have Parmesan Reggiano, we have some salt and pepper, and my seasoning mix. We got regatta cheese, a couple of eggs. Basically, if you guys have made menegats or stuffed shells, all those delicious Italian cheese-filled products, it's basically the same thing. You're making the same mixture. Except with this one, I was going to do the eggplant rollatini the traditional way, but I'm going to add some spinach. I love eggplant and spinach, and maybe sometime next week we'll do an eggplant spinach lasagna, which is out of this world. But I'm going to show you how to put this together. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your oven is set at 400 degrees, because once we slice these eggplants, we're going to roast them for 3 to 4 minutes at 400 degrees to soften them up so we can actually roll in the cheese mixture, and then they'll go back in the oven again for another 30 minutes. For 30 minutes to get the cheese inside there cooked and everything with the sauce and the mozzarella. We'll add the mozzarella on top just like you would chicken parmesan or eggplant parmesan towards the end, so you don't burn the cheese over the top. But we're going to show you how to put that together. Anyway, let me take a look on here so you guys watch. So if you want to order this tonight, TarantinosLittleItaly.square.site, or give us a call and put that order in. This is not on any of the platforms. We can't do our dinner specials on the platforms because we change them daily. Let's see here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut the ends of the eggplant. Cut these off like this. And you want to slice them nice and thin. So we're gonna go like this. Alright, we're going to start like that. Some nice thin slices. Kind of like doing eggplant parmesan, but a little bit thinner, so they'll roast nicely and we can roll them easy. Nice thin slices. I don't know if you can see that. And then, like I said, we're going to oil these up, season them, put them on like a cookie sheet, if you will. That one I made a little bit too thick. That'll work. You'll get about 2 to 3 of these per order. With the size of this eggplant, 2 to 1 order. And we'll do one more out of here. Then I'll show you how to do that mixture, which is very simple. Using the eggs, well, the eggs from Anthony's Roots here. Hi, Nell, Libby, Michelle. How are you, Michelle? William. Okay, so we got these sliced. We want to get these in the oven right away. What did I do with my pan? Light oil. You don't want to fry the eggplant. You just want to roast it a little bit. We'll take a paper towel. Make sure that pan is coated so the eggplant doesn't stick. I'm going to lay these on top. That one's a little thick. That's okay. We're going to flip them over now that we rub them over. Get a little oil on both sides. Then we're going to add some seasoning. Season everything. Okay, then we're going to put these in the oven, which the oven's already set at 400, for about 3 to 4 minutes. You just want them soft. You don't want to overcook them and make them all mushy, because you need to be able to wrap them up and wrap that filling inside. How you doing, Jonathan? Okay, so we get that pot done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our mixture together. We're going to add a couple eggs. A few eggs. We're going to add our regatta cheese. Like I told you before, we'll have the full written recipes of all the different recipes we've been doing videos on the supporter page. Then we're going to add some mozzarella, save a little bit to go on top of the rollatinis when we put them back in the oven to bake them. Parmesan. I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning. Everything's seasoned to taste. And there's no wrong way to make this, by the way, either. So you want to add mushrooms to it. You can add anything you have desires. I'm really in the mood for spinach, so I'm going to add spinach into this mix here also. So you know what, I'm not even going to use the parsley. I'll use this for garnishing tonight at dinner. And we're just going to add some spinach in here. We're going to mix this up. And this is what you would do if you wanted to make your if you were making homemade ravioli. You could do your mix this way. You could use any kind of cheese. I should have got some feta. That's what I should have done. Love feta cheese. But anyway, traditionally, this is how you want to do it. Same thing for manicotti, stuffed shells. For you at home, you probably feed a family of 4, 1 egg, 1 tub, probably a 16-ounce tub of regatta cheese. Teresa, how are you? See that? That's what it should look like. And that's pretty quick to get the inside, the filling done. Super simple. Guys, don't forget, we have the cooking lessons, the cooking classes on Mondays and Tuesdays. If anybody's interested in that, for those of you that are local here. Okay, that's perfect. That's what we're looking for right here. That's what's going to get stuffed inside there. So we're done with that. Cut a couple more of these while that's roasting. You want to try to get them as even as possible. Don't rush it. Alright, let's check on these and see where we're at. Not quite ready yet. Need about another minute. So anyway, what we're going to do, let those roast for another minute. I showed you how to make the stuff, and I'm going to come back on in a few minutes and show you how the finished product comes out. It's just going to have to bake in the oven for about 30 minutes. So once these come out, we're going to stuff them, roll them up, and then we're going to place them on a little bit of sauce. We'll have another pan that we'll put the sauce on so it doesn't burn the eggplant. Then we're going to put the rollatinis on there, a little bit more of the homemade sauce on top of that, little cheese, bake in the oven 30 minutes on 400, pull out, top with mozzarella, back in the oven just till the cheese melts, and you have a perfect eggplant rollatini. And I cannot wait to try it. Alright. See where we're at with these guys here. Where's my tongs at? Let me grab my tongs. About another minute, and that'll be done. I want to show you guys something though really cool before I leave and come back to finish this. Check this out. This came from Miss Orchid, which I know you guys know. She brought this to the restaurant. So this thing is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. Again, thank you, Miss Orchid and family, for giving this to us here at the restaurant. This thing is awesome. It weighs a ton. It's got the mappability on it, and I absolutely, absolutely love this thing. So thank you so much. Put this away. I can't wait to hang it up, but I'm going to need a freaking good sized nail for that sucker. That thing weighs a ton. I can't wait to hang it up. This out of the way. All right, these should be ready. Just a little bit longer. No. All right, well, I'm going to show you with this one before I put them back in the oven. You want to make sure they cool. This one's ready. Make sure you take them off the pan to cool because they're going to continue to cook on the pan. This one's ready. This one's ready. That one needs another minute. I cut this one a little bit too thick. It's okay if you cut a little bit too thick. Just put it back in the oven for another minute. Okay, now I'll show you how we set these up. Alright, so we got our pan. You use whatever type of pan. You could use one of your casserole dishes. I would prefer to do that, but I don't have one available to me right at the moment. I'll put a little bit of my homemade sauce on the bottom so these suckers don't burn. I cannot wait to try this. Ginger, how are you? Terry? Alright, so that's good like that. Okay, so what we're going to do, about a tablespoon. It's a big tablespoon. See how you roll that up? See how nice it rolls up? Right on the sauce. I'm putting about a tablespoon and a half. You can do however you want. See? Beautiful. Just doing a few right now, and then I'm going to do a bunch of them, so if we get any orders, we have them ready. And then in about 30 minutes, I'll pop back on and show you what these guys look like, take some pictures of them, and we'll see how they came out together. This one's a little small, but we'll make it work. Okay, remember, never place them on top of each other. Where's my rag over here? Don't place them on top of each other. Leave a little space in between. Should look like that. If you had it in your casserole dish, you would place them just like that in your casserole dish. And obviously, after I get done with this video, I'm going to make a couple of full trays of these guys. So what you want to do, a little bit of your favorite sauce, your homemade sauce, your favorite sauce, whatever, right over the top. Bada bing. It smells so good already, and I haven't done anything to it, basically. Alright, so that's all we're going to do right there. And then we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to let it bake for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to pull it out. We're going to top it with some Parmesan, some mozzarella, back in the oven just until the cheese melts. Or if you want a little golden brown, me, I like mine a little bit golden on top. And then they're done. You let them cool and have fun eating them. And that is eggplant rollatini. Alright, 30 minutes. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll show you guys a picture of these when they're finished and how they're going to come. Tonight they are on our specials board, and you can order those up. For those of you that are local, that is, you can order those at Tarantinos, Italy.square.site, or message us, and we'll put the order in and send you over an invoice for pickup. Thank you guys so much for watching, sharing, and thank you for supporting Tarantinos. We love you. You have a wonderful night, and God bless.